After a bit of a break, the beautiful spring weather means it's time for more hard-offs. This time it's two in Funabashi. First, Narashinodai. I had a 15-minute walk and a nice covered street for some of it. Teeth jewelry, anyone? As you can see, the cherry blossoms are fading, but it was still a nice walk. Here's one that's still kinda full, but most of them are done for the season. Turn this corner and it should be in sight. There it is, hard-off Funabashi Narashinodai. Nice day, but windy. Let's get inside. This is a hard-off and hobby-off. Can't see the junk section yet. Let's check out this audio case first. Headphones and MP3 players. Some Sony ES MiniDiscs. That's a pretty high asking price though. That's almost $80 at current rates. That's a nice looking Pioneer DAC and amp. Okay, enough distractions. Let's find that junk section. There we go, tucked way in the back. It's a separate room back there. Let's check it out. Right off the bat, we've got some MD portables in the case. This Sony MZE720 wasn't even tested. That other blue one is a generic player with no sound. This nice red Victor had a lot of battery leakage. They look nice, but can be pretty fragile. I think that's it for MDs. These junk bins are for games, gaming accessories, and vinyl. These aren't the bins we want either. Well, let's keep looking. Speakers, but no MDs. Ah, here we go. Neither of these Denons could read discs. This Kenwood can't read discs, but that Onkyo just has a disc stuck inside. Could need a belt change. I missed that Kenwood earlier. That Onkyo looks similar to some Sharp models, but that's CD only. This Kenwood looks nice and white, but the CD and MD skip. Maybe some cleaning would help. This little one can't play CDs nor MDs. This dual MD Victor has one working MD at least. This other dual MD Victor just spits out MDs. Neither one works. Looks nice though. No MD on the Sony NAS unit. Not much luck with decks here today. How about some MD boomboxes? No luck with MDs on this Sharp. Looks nice though. Looks older than it should for an MDLP model. I like the look of these Kenwood models, the MDX01. Looks like it's in pretty good shape too. No tag. One sec. Ah, just 550 yen. Quite sure it's junk that might not turn on. If I wanted one, I'd test it. Too bad, that's a nice looking unit. MD works on the Sharp, but not the CD. I'm not familiar with this one. I think this terrible handwriting means the CD and MD were working, but not the cassette. Hang on, let me get it out of there. I want to know what this thing is. Ah, it's a Sanyo. Not familiar with their MD units. Hefty. Could be good for the home at just $7. Okay, here are the bins we want to check. Portable audio. Lots of CD portables. Not interested. Let's see the other one. There we go, an old Sharp. And here's an old Sony. I actually don't have one of these, so I'll test it out. I'll check out that Sharp too, but I'm not going to hold my breath. These early slot loaders were prone to gear failures and other component failures due to their age. Nothing else in here, so let's take those two to test. Luckily, the test bench is right behind me, and I brought my test bag. Most everything you would need is here, but you need to bring MD-specific stuff just in case. One free hand, so bear with me. I got a battery in the sidecar and tested the disc that was already inside. Maybe it is blank. Let's try one of my discs. Alright, that'll work. I actually tested this with another disc and it played fine. Never had a Sony MZE510, so I'll buy it, especially with a free disc and the AA sidecar. As for the Sharp, it kept saying no disc, so that's back to the bin. See a Sharp MD MS311? Hello, Sony. I already checked these media bins, no MDs, moving on. On the way out, I thought I spotted an MD case. What's a Playbutton? Apparently it was a tiny music player that had a battery and charged via USB. You literally wore it like a pin and listened to these same handful of tracks for up to 5 hours. There's a cable in there. I suppose I should have just bought it for fun at 200 yen. Maybe if it was a different band. Okay, let's check out the working stuff before heading to the next stop. Sony MDS S39 in great shape for 37 bucks? Yes, please. This older Denon is SP only, but still nice and decently priced. Look at this Denon, it's a 3MD changer. I haven't seen these before, but it seems like an older SP only model. Okay, let's see what else is here. Oh, I want one of these. This Sharp has a nice display and is complete with original speakers for just 30 bucks. Keeping with the blue theme, this Kenwood looks nice too. It's older, so it's SP only, but it's a good-looking, complete system for under 40 bucks. Okay, let's head out. I might be seeing that Sharp later. For the next stop, I hopped on a train and bus to nearby hard-off Funabashi Natsumidai. I just had to figure out which bus to take. Okay, after figuring that out, it was a straight shot to the next hard-off. That's literally the bus I took, and there's the hard-off in the distance. Let's try not to get run over. This one is a bit smaller than the last one, but hopefully can find something good here. There's the junk section. Let's start with this audio case. Wireless headphones, DACs, two Sony MDs, the MZE-H50 and MZE-44. The MZE-H50 is a good, cheap, play-anything player that can handle high MD, MDLP, and SP. The MZE-44 is nice looking, but not worth that. Two MZR-30s here. I like these old rectangular SP players. This one isn't reading discs though. Nice test bench for checking out junk items. Two Sony Celebrity MD boomboxes. I bet they don't work. These are nice, fancy-looking boomboxes, but they often have MD reading problems. Sure enough, neither one reads MDs, so that's asking a lot of money for a paperweight. Oh, how about this Kenwood L-shaped compo? MD works for about 16 bucks if you like the design. Here's that Denon 3D MD changer I saw at that other place. This one isn't playing where they tried an MD-LP disc, and it's SP only. I'll have to come back and test that. Here's a cute stubby Iowa boombox. Where's the tag? Ah, $4 and no info. This needs testing. MD works on this Kenwood for just 8 bucks. No luck on this Panasonic, though. CD and hard drive work on the Sony NAS, but not the MD. Let's see what else is here. How about some boomboxes? The MD works on the Sharp for 18 bucks. How about this Kenwood MDX G3? I like the look of it. Unfortunately, the MD doesn't work. This MDX J3 underneath it has a working MD, though. Let's take a look at it. Well, since I don't want to topple the whole stack, here's a pick. Oh, check out this orange Sony. The 550 yen tag means it probably is pure junk. This Kenwood vertical shelf system has detachable speakers. MD works for about 9 bucks. This unit up top was the body only. The MD loads on the top. Not bad for 9 bucks. Let's check out these junk bins. Recording media bins sometimes have MDs. Some floppies and tons of MO discs, but no MDs here. VHS-C, more MOs. Nope, nothing of interest here. How about audio parts? Hey, check out this old Sharp. This Sharp MD ST531 released late 1999, and I love the 2000 and beyond emblazoned on the front. This used one of those flat lithium batteries, not a gum stick, but I can test this out with a USB 5-volt power supply. Nothing else here. Let's see this other bin. Nothing here either. Let's take that pink MD for some testing. I don't have one of these in any color, so let's get to the test bench. Doing this all one-handed because of the camera, so here's my power supply, and I'll adjust my USB power adapter to 5 volts. Close enough. Now to get the right tip for the Sharp. One sec. Plug it in. Let's slot a disc in and close it. That should power it on. No lights or activity. I put it up to my ear and didn't hear anything. Guess this one's dead. Moving on. Check out this Kenwood deck. It's an older SP-only unit, but I like how it looks, and 36 bucks isn't bad. This Pioneer is a newer one that supports MDLP. Maybe a bit pricey, but this was one of their higher-end models. Lastly, we've got this cute compact Victor. This one lights up the display and CD tray. You can choose from 20 colors. Would be a great pickup for about 32 bucks. Well, that's it for the Funabashi area. Was very happy to get that Sony MZE510. As always, thanks for watching.